and then let the boys come to me.
In Kitty Grade, you sang a lullaby to a child. I was wondering, is it possible if you can remember some of the tunes to that lullaby?
If I did, I would pretend not to.
Because you have a good personification as a mother. I don't know if you were married or not, but you have a good personification as a mother when you did help with Tim and everything. And I was wondering if there's any possibility you can give that lullaby song or try.
I knew somebody was going to ask that someday. For one thing, my voice sounds like this today, so I just can't sing. And for another thing, I'm not actually a singer, so I can't sing for that reason either. I'm sorry, man. I actually had them bounce down a waveform of that lullaby to hear what I sounded like. Like I wanted them to just bounce down. I didn't know if I was going to watch the episode and give it to me, and I played it in my car. I was like, everybody keeps talking about how, I did good. All right, cool. I put in the CD player, and I played it while I was driving down the highway, and I was just, people were looking in, and sure, at me in my window going, because I suck.
The anime industry, if you will, it's so new. It's fresh, it's bright, it's vibrant, it's young, it's cool. And I think of the record industry, the recording industry, the film industry. I know people in both. And it ain't fresh or bright or young or cool. It tends to have a real dark side. It's kind of like down and dirty. And
you want to know if we do drugs in the break room?
No, it's not that. It's the pressure of commercialism and all that. So my question is, what's your prognosis? Is there a hope that the anime world will maintain the qualities that I mentioned?
That's an excellent question. I've never been asked that before. Working in Texas at Funimation, where there is so little drama and everybody likes everybody, and all the departments communicate at least a little bit more than the average production company has with communication, which is practically nothing. But I don't think that I'm seeing the seedier side of that life. I hear the rumors. I hear about what's going on in Houston. I hear about the California companies hating each other, and I hear about how all the fans hate this company in New York. And occasionally we get backlashes of that. Like we'll get people who just are dissatisfied with how we handled something, or we'll have the occasional director who's upset because they were passed over for a show or something like that. But it's kind of like somebody complaining because their dad drinks a couple of beers at night. You don't have problems. It's a very content little community, and part of it, maybe you're right, that it's fresh and new, and that we haven't had time to get to the seedier side of things, that we don't have the money to get to the seedier side of things, because with money comes, great tragedy. But I think that a very big portion of this is that the fan base of anime is very creative and artistic and accepting, and they're generally people who are not in the mainstream of things, and thus are excited to be getting anything. Excited to be getting things from the country that they are so involved in the culture of. It's a very thankful, very close-knit, accepting community, and I don't know if it will stay that way, but I certainly hope that it does. I really, really do. I love our fan base, and I've said it before, the fan base of film is not accepting, and they're not grateful, and they're very upset about, you had the audacity to not show your breasts in this film. Or you had the audacity to be cast in this role that they didn't think you should be cast in. It's sort of like they owe them something. Like film actors owe them something, film directors owe them something. And this community is just very happy to be here and be given what they have been given. And so that's why we go to the conventions. So, I hope. Oh, I love you guys. I'm going to plug things now, so if you want to leave now, you may. Buy Salty Ray. Buy Moonface. And watch Tsubasa when it comes out on May 11th. And May 22nd? Ooh. May 22nd? 22nd. Watch it. And I just hope to be back next year. Ooh, and go online and be like, hey, bring Colleen back. We liked her. Because I love Boston.